We are going on my very first skydiving jump.
We're happy to jump out of a plane today. That's what we're doing. I love you, Mama! Jumped out of a plane. This is how we landed. The skydiving company, I don't think they're prepared for like a little old Bengali guy.
I think the guy landed on top of you. Hey, Riz.
What's up, buddy?
What happened to your leg?
What happened was...
I'm going to tell what happened to his leg.
He's been dying to talk about this.
All right, I'm just going to tell you from my perspective, what happened here.
Now, let's get a time frame here. This is a relatively fresh situation.
Yeah, it is a very fresh situation. This just happened today. If y'all see his foot right there, that happened like a few hours ago. And he's going to need surgery on it and everything. He broke it in many places. Go ahead and talk. Tell him about it.
We weren't even supposed to be at Santiago's house today.
No.
I was going to see him later on this week. I was just telling JT, I was like, we got to make a plan for the family over here. They got family over, so we'll just wait it out and everything. But I needed Santi because I like to do epic things in life.
Indeed.
And I like to mix my philosophy and how I live my life with how I run my business. And we decided to create a commercial that I think Santiago has experience with.
I have, yes.
And he could give an honest experience. My experience is legendary, as you can tell. And we jumped out of a plane to show the seriousness of this business and how serious we are to land into San Antonio. And this is how we landed. But you know what? The guy from Texas, he landed fine. Look at him. Look at him. He looks great. Wonderful.
This is my first time,
He's got some big legs, though. He's gonna be all right.
I don't think the skydiving company, I don't think they're prepared for like a little old Bengali guy from Jersey. They expect a strong Texas man.
I think the guy landed on top of you or something.
I think he broke, man.
Hey, dog, you must have had a pretty big dude, man, because you're a big guy.
What's funny is,
If you're gonna land, you're gonna land before him.
It was a little dude. Like, I thought they were going to give him the little guy. They gave him the big guy.
He was supposed to be with me originally, but he's the experienced guy. So
Okay.
that's why they took you. So that's how they swapped. Because we weighed ourselves.
So you got the inexperienced guy.
You lied to me this morning, okay?
What?
Coach JT, I was like, how much do you weigh?
Oh, God.
Because, they had a 240-pound max rule. He's like, I'm like 232. He was like 245. He's like, your scale's broken.
Y'all messing with me.
No, man, but so I'm replaying this in my head. Going up in there.
We went skydiving. That's what it is.
We went skydiving.
For a Happy to Deliver commercial shoot. And Santiago and I went skydiving for also one of the supplement brands. How many years ago was that?
Oh, gosh. 6 years ago?
Yeah,
maybe?
6,
Something
7
crazy.
Anybody break any bones on that one?
No, we were good on that one.
No, Austin, I think, has better.
I think that somebody had some GI issues from all the pre-workout they were taking.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I can't remember. I remember somebody got sick from all the pre-workout.
Yeah, Nick.
It might have been. I can't remember.
So were y'all? So I seen the video. Y'all were actually taking the pre-workout before you go jump.
Yeah, we raw dogged it.
Yeah.
Extreme. You thought I'm extreme like this? I think I came out of my mother's womb.
And that was a pre-workout commercial, so it was supposed to be like
I'd
a lot of adrenaline.
Because I had I don't know if it was anxiety or what, but I felt so nauseous.
Oh yeah, bro.
On that jump right there.
Oh yeah, that's the.
You didn't feel nauseous on the jump. You felt on the way down and all the swerving.
Yeah, all that swerving and spinning around.
They were extra in this facility. Usually it's not like that. I think because they knew we're shooting a commercial, they went extra. Do you remember the jump before us? It wasn't like that. They just went straight down, which is what I expected to go straight.
What are they doing with y'all?
They knew they were doing a commercial, and I think the owner, he was trying to get involved. I'm not trying to talk bad or anything, but I think he was trying to get involved, and he was happy that we were doing what we were doing.
Okay.
And he saw the seriousness, he saw the camera crew. I come in goofy like always, right? And then JT came in like very serious, like, we can't mess around with that guy.
Yeah, they were doing all the joking with him.
They were.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's actually right for a first-time jumper, which JT was. So I was trying to clear the air beforehand, as much as
I was okay with everything though. But I could feel that you were trying to clear the air and be extra positive and stuff because they were kind of coming at you raw. I feel like in the beginning, if I'm being honest, but I don't know people, their personalities and stuff like that. So you were overly like happy and like you were refusing to fall into whatever negative energy that could have been.
Yeah.
And you created the whole vibe, and people changed because of it. But you really changed the vibe once you landed.
He was so nice to me.
He was so nice at that point, you know.
He even gave me his pillows. I'm not giving it back to him.
Outside of the landing, how was the jump for you?
I loved it, man. There is something. I have maybe a lot of stress in life because of work, maybe a lot of anxiety because I never feel like I'm good enough. I never feel like I accomplish enough. That I want to do more. Maybe it's some type of form of ADHD. Maybe it's something from my childhood that I just want to prove to my father, to my family. You know, I'm an immigrant growing up here, and I see all these opportunities, and I want to take them all. I really do. But when I jump, guys, I don't think about any of those things. I feel like every problem I have is minuscule. And it was the greatest experience of my life. I felt like I could do more. Like I could be a bird. I could fly.
And that's what you felt on your first jump? Like you've jumped how many times now?
This is my sixth.
The sixth time.
Sixth time?
Sixth time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
How did you feel on your first jump? I know, or you've only done one jump,
I've
right?
only done one. I'll only do one.
So tell us about that experience. Was it with this guy here?
It was.
This guy's taking everybody and jumping through planes.
I tell you what, every talk about skydiving, that skydiving, there's two parts to get real on the skydiving experience. Yeah. One, when you're signing the paperwork, if you die or there is no liability, you cannot sue, you cannot da-da-da. You're like basically signing that like, I understand that if I die, A, B, C, D. And I'm like, all right. Like that's basically, you just signed your life away. And then two is when you're on the ledge about to jump.
Yeah. That is
you're like,
serious.
All right, why am I doing this right now?
What was it like for you? Because you're fresh today. When you saw
very,
that ledge.
very fresh today.
Very fresh.
Man, like going into it, like everybody kept asking if I was nervous. I wasn't nervous. Like I was okay.
That's the worst question to ask. Are you nervous? Are you okay? Right before
you're
10,000 feet in the air.
Yeah, how do you feel and all that? And I was like, I don't know how to feel because this is something I haven't, experienced. So yeah, and I was just kind of thinking like, okay, I'm going to jump out of a plane. This is interesting. And, I'm trying to, and I know we're filming, so for all the little films, I'm trying to be happy to deliver. And, it was cool. And then going up, it was even kind of calming going up. We were on a rusty plane, but, this was different. This is my only experience skydiving. So I'm in the movies, I'm like, planes look different than this. So we're like cramped up in this little plane, and, I got this guy, I'm sitting on this guy's lap pretty much because you can't jump by yourself. And, but I'm looking and it's like, man, we're really going up here. Like we're going through clouds and everything. I didn't realize how high
we started rattling a little bit.
It was rattling the whole time,
Before we took off.
It was it stayed rattling. And I think the moment it got calm, they was already opening the door.
This was our plane was almost triple the size of this plane.
Really?
This was a very small.
Because we packed.
And we jumped 4 people.
Yeah, we packed. There was quite a bit.
Yeah, there was the driver and me, Riz, and the guys, jumping us or whatever, and we were in there. We were like cramped in there, so it was a really small plane. No complaints though. I mean, it was the only experience I had. So I thought like this is just what it's supposed to be, and as soon as I jumped out, like I just didn't want to mess up. I didn't know because they tell you in certain instructions to do things, and I just didn't want to mess that up because I'm thinking if I mess it up, we're gonna die. So, I do the best I can, and like I don't know which way is up, bro. Like, I don't know what it looked like me coming out of there. You watched.
Do you remember, or was it a blink for you?
It wasn't a blank. I just remember like, oh shoot, I'm out the plane now. I don't know which way is up, and we're moving and spinning. Everything's going all different ways.
Yeah, so in our one, I was talking hell a lot of shit on our way up, right? I don't know if you remember. I was talking so much shit. I was joking around. Me and Sandy's been boys for years, and I just he lets me be myself.
Was that your first time too?
No, it was my first time in Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was 3 or 4 for me that time. That might have been number 4, I think. Okay. No, I think it was number 3. So I wasn't super experienced. Yeah, it was number 3 for me. And but what happened was these guys that that jump, the instructors, they're funny and they're a little bit of a dick.
Yeah.
And
there were some comedians for sure.
I was supposed to go out last, mainly because I want to make sure the instructions, everything was good, and also whoever goes last usually, they have to be the most confident because that person sometimes chickens out seeing everyone fly. So I actually don't like seeing everyone take off first. It gives me a little bit of anxiety. So what that guy said, like, all right, loudmouth, you're going first. I was like, what?
Loudmouth, damn.
Bro, I got quiet. I went from talking the most to just shutting up. I'm like, oh, for real? Is this happening? Is this happening? Because I never went first, you know? So he made me go first, and it was great because I got over that fear. Today, I promised myself that I'm going to watch you go because I needed to get over that fear. And I saw you go, and I saw you were doing what I used to do. I used to like count, like, okay, step 1 is this, step 2 is this, step 3 is this. I gotta do that or else I will die. And you did that, and I was like, all right, good. He's out, he's safe. Because the last time I went jumping, which was last year.
I'm safe as I get out the plane.
Well, I was concerned because I was trying to read your body language. I was trying to keep it light. At one point, I knew she got serious, so that's why I stayed quiet too. So I was like, you know what? Let him pray right now, and let's all go up and let's just have a good time. I was just hoping that you took in the moment, but I know that if you remind someone over and over,
I was actually trying to find my apartment. Because we were so far up, and I was asking him, what highway is that? And he said, that's
how was
90.
it for you when you got to the ledge? Did that like...
That didn't last long. So because we got to the ledge, and
I think in his mind it didn't last long. But I was like, yo, he keeps like his legs.
Oh, big. Because my legs are so big, and I was having to like get out. Yeah, and then like my pants got caught on the door, and I didn't want him to like push me out. Ouch. And my pants like rip, and I fall down with no pants or something on. I don't know, or my leg gets caught on the plane, and we're both dangling there like crazy, you know. So I was just trying to make sure, and he was cool about it. He was like, "You good?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's get it," you know, whatever. I don't know what I said, but I just know my legs were out at that point. We're good, and then next thing I know, we're just flipping and flopping. I don't know which way was up, bro. Yeah. Made me nauseous, and then he hit the parachute thing. It goes up, and I was like, okay, I'm glad that's spinning part stopped. Yeah, I know I'm gonna live. It wasn't too scary. It was just I was just feeling real nauseous. Peaceful part, right? It was peaceful, man. It was cool, and it was surreal. Everything looked fake almost, like you're up that high. And it was cool, man. It's a different perspective. Real, right? Yeah, nothing looked real. Like
that's why I like to jump. It's a different perspective, and I usually jump in different terrains. So in Jersey last year, I found a beach front, so I jumped over that. And
that'd be cool.
And that was the highest I ever jumped. That was, I think, like 15,000 feet elevation. So that was like 50% higher than what we jumped today. California, I also did a beach jump, but that was like one of my early ones. Yeah. And it wasn't that high, but it was fine. But the weather was bad, so I didn't enjoy that jump as much.
Yeah.
The Jersey jump was really nice. And my last jump that I want to do in life is I want to do the Palm Islands in Dubai. That's
in Dubai.
Yeah. So trust me, I'm not taking a chance in life. I love living, but I have certain goals that I want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, it's like
my goal is to go with you to Dubai, but I'm not jumping no more.
That's okay.
I did it, and I'm glad you know we did that. You know, I done it one time. I'm good. I might do it again. I don't know because like this experience was an emotional roller coaster for me. Okay.
Did I ruin it for you? I'm so sorry.
You didn't ruin it for me, but I'll never forget it. You know, at this point, because it's like so I'm floating down. I got there first. Like I jumped off first. I'm floating down, and the guy hands me the little steering thing. He's like, "You can steer, do this and that, and let me take you on a little bit." And I was like, "Listen, bro, I am nauseous."
Take it easy, man.
You know what I'm saying? And like, so the nauseousness started going away a little bit, but then it started stinging because the stuff was kind of tight up in here.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, let me just try to get in a comfortable position, whatever. And I'm like, I'm just ready to kind of get down, and I'm just breathing, and let me just try to enjoy it a little bit. And we landed, and it was cool. The landing was cool, but when I landed, I think I was just so nauseous, like it took me a minute to like get back up. And then he's like with the video, and I wanted to so much be like so hyped up for this video, but I was like this. I'm like, yo, like I was trying to collect myself still, you know. And so I'm breathing.
I have a video from our jump.
Yeah, I think I still have ours as well.
But listen, I hear your voice.
Oh,
And
From
so I
the air?
look from the air. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear your
I
instructor.
am loud.
And y'all are coming down, and I'm like, it don't look like he's gonna land where I land. I landed in some like playground rocks, and like,
That's what I was looking for.
you know, I landed in playground rocks, and
That sounds rough.
it was fine. You know, you play as a kid, you
No,
fall
it
and
was
stuff.
like-
That
it was
stuff
like
doesn't
sand,
hurt.
like, that's what
You
it
know,
was.
Oh, okay.
Riz comes in hot, like flying right over it.
Yeah, we
and just hits the ground, boom,
Yeah.
like, and he's like, oh, twist my ankle, and so it's like that
Did
like,
you scream when it happened?
Like a bitch.
yeah, he's like, my ankle, like, and I was like, oh, he twisted, like, I'm like thinking, like, did he dislocate it? I was scared to go look at it. It took me a minute to come over, like, they're all around you, and it took me a minute, and I'm like, let me go over there for my boy. And I go, and I look at his ankle, and I was like, don't look down at it, bro.
It was straight out of
Yeah.
like some type of movie, like
Yeah.
a football movie. Like, damn! Everyone's around. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, just breathe, brother. Breathe, and don't try to move it or nothing.
Was
Just-
there anything like poking out?
Yeah,
or
it
your-
looked like,
was your-
I didn't
like,
look,
so
bro.
it was like,
You didn't look at it?
Really?
imagine this is ankle, this is his foot, you
Yeah.
know, this is ankle, and he's laying and it's kind of pointing like this, but like right here is swelling up real bad. I thought his bone, everyone thought his bone was going to be popped out when they removed his sock, but it was
Oh,
still
I
in.
had these fresh socks on. I
Yeah,
pulled
he got the
ball
Argyle
off
socks. Yeah.
Dang, okay.
So, yeah, the emotional roller coaster, man, like, it just, I ain't never gonna forget it. It didn't ruin it or anything. Like,
Changed
it
your
was
rap-
still a good time.
Emergency mode right after that.
Yeah.
Well, I do want JT with me for my next jump because he's so good in emergency situations, and not everyone's good at that. JT was like, "I got this, no problem." He
Yeah.
like flung me over like a little baby. That was good. He's like, "I know exactly where." JT told everyone, quiet down. I got this. Why am I going to take him across town? I know where we're going, and it was
Yeah.
smooth. Took care of it. I felt really good. I felt comfortable, and I think I was in pretty good spirits.
No, he was in good spirits. Riz was joking the entire time with his freaking ankle, like, and then every once in a while he'd scream like a little bitch, but then he would like be joking about it, you know. So he was real cool, calm and collected. Only person he was mad at was his girl, but you know, for not booking him a flight. Sorry, Jen, she ain't gonna listen to this anyway. So, but you know, he was real cool. He was cool with the doctors, and I think. Him in that situation, he made everyone else more comfortable around him and everything. Made other people feel good about the whole situation. So even breaking his leg in 3 places, still in good spirits, man. We were still having a good time somehow. It's crazy.
I don't know how you be laughing with that.
I don't believe in like.
I'd have been pissed.
I don't
Yeah.
believe.
I want
I've been down.
150,000.
I've
I'm
been
suing. Oh boy.
See,
Y'all owe me an airplane right now. Talking about calling me an ambulance. No, fly me over to the daggone
Yeah. Come on,
hospital right now.
Airlift.
And they brought out
cardboard. I don't know
they
what-
brought out like
like air
like the
conditioning
mat-
filters. I don't know what that was.
it was like a
some Tin Man
To
alien.
like wrap you up or whatever?
you know those real cheap mats that you put on the floor for like almost like gym mats, but they're like those little puzzle pieces that like kind of press together.
Mhm, yeah.
I think they had like half of that cut, and he brought that and kind of like scooped his foot up like a taco and like wrapped some stuff around it, you know, and it was like, and then tried to put
No
him.
first aid, no.
Nah, none of that.
Hey, dog.
Sprayed something behind me. Where were you?
I don't know where y'all went, dog.
Right away.
None of
Where
that.
y'all went, dog? With
Yeah, they got to
Okay.
come up with a better first
You
aid.
would, yeah, you would imagine
system.
they have a first aid kit.
Yeah, nah.
naturally a process. Yes.
They had a piece of cloth tape or something like that, and they ran
Not
it.
even duct tape.
It didn't even
I
like
believe duct tape fixes everything.
duct tape would have been actually better for that situation. So, but whatever, they tried. They were
So,
real nice about it.
Question: was all the content captured for the commercial?
More,
Yeah,
I think.
more.
Even more.
Even more,
Okay.
yeah.
So the commercial's still on.
Yeah, the commercial's still on because we shot everything else prior. We did
this
this
is the
most
last-
dangerous stuff
today was
last.
the last-
Today was the
oh.
Yeah,
last
we shot
day.
this first.
Yeah.
Imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's smart.
This is, I would say, all joking aside, I think that's experience,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Because even the day of the one running part we had, you made sure we did that last too.
Yeah.
And that's actually the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
The skydiving at the beginning of the video. Did that last.
Content is so important these days for any business, for marketing, putting out there. And I've been playing a lot with the TV ads that they have. They call it OTT now.
OTT, yeah.
So when I do these Instagram videos and content, I think about everything now. How will it be on OTT? Because what a dream to be on Netflix, to be on Amazon, to be on Hulu. And the price point, I think, is affordable compared to back in the day running a TV commercial. I was maybe only able to afford those bootleg late night ones at midnight.
Time slots.
But now I can shoot in professional quality. 'Cause being a social media marketer, I am pumping out content 24/7, more than most people that I know. And I've been very consistent over it. And I'm just thinking about the future. Thinking about all those things is how I understood how to shoot things. It doesn't always have to be in chronological order, but in the importance of the team that you have, whether it's the talent, right, the actors, whether it's a videographer, whether it's the elements, whether it's the weather and the sets and locations and budget and all that. And also the energy level, I think, is so important. Why? I know Santiago wants to know, why does Riz, he calls me his crazy friend, right? Here comes the crazy guy. Why do I do these things? The energy level in the room is so important for me because we do what's known as run and gun photography, right? Run and gun videography. It's not like we have a Tyler Perry, set where we have multiple different studios that we can go in, multiple different teams, getting permits for all these things. We have to shoot where we can shoot to the best of our abilities and get out before we affect the public, local law enforcement and all that stuff. So doing all those things, you gotta stay positive because shit happens. It really does. Cameramen break their lenses, people slip and fall, people get tired, hungry, all sorts. It starts raining and pouring. You gotta calculate all that. And when I do extreme things like jumping out of a plane, being on a boat, going to Puerto Rico, doing a shot, doing what JT and I were talking about, a content house. We have a bunch of influencers together and everything. It creates this energy, this vibe that everyone in that room is gonna remember and feel, and they put that on camera. And that content gets felt by the people. You get that emotional connection, which lets people purchase, or at least have the intent, that consideration to purchase, subscribe, whatever it is that you're selling.
Yeah.
That's why I do it. You still think I'm crazy?
What's going on, man? What are we doing today?
We are going on my very first skydiving jump.
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to feel. I really don't. This might be me nervous. I haven't been nervous in life in a long time. But, I feel super safe with these guys. They feel they're very confident, even though they give me these jokes where we might die, whatever, So I'm excited about this very first jump.
All right, we're gonna wait right here.
Whole new jump into a different life, better things to happen, bigger and better things with my boy Riz over here, happy to deliver. And I'm just grateful for it. Let's go for it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go do it. If you're ready, give me a big high five.
All right, let's take it to the sky.
Jump out and follow 120 miles an hour. Let's go have some fun.
Let's have some fun. crazy.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Woo! Dang, you jumped out of the plane. How you feeling?
Oh, man, I don't know. Nauseous.
Wow. Woo!
Oh, man.
Well, hey, skydiving over here. What do you say we play around this parachute? Have some fun with this thing. You want to take her for a spin?
I don't want to do nothing too crazy, bro. My stomach is...
Alright, we'll keep it nice and chill. Enjoy the view.
Yeah.
Alright. Woo! Give me some nice big smiles for the camera, though.
Big smiles.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
We're happy to jump out of a plane today. That's what we're doing.
Why are we jumping out of the plane, man?
We have this commercial that we're shooting for our company, Happy to Deliver, and we're going to show how serious we are. If you need a delivery, our company will jump out of a plane, land on your roof, and take care of the delivery for you.
That sounds cool and intense. You ready to make the skydive?
With you, absolutely.
Skydive Castroville, happy to deliver. We're gonna make this happen.
Woo!
See ya! We're about halfway up, brother. How you feeling?
I'm feeling like we're jumping into the weekend.
I like that. I like that a lot, brother. All right. You got any last words to say before we go jumping that big dude in the sky?
I love you, Mama.
Love you, Mom. Peace. Yeah. Here we go.
Buddy.
How was that free fall, brother?
Yo, that was the best experience ever.
Is that all right?
Yeah, jumped into the weekend.
Woo! I love it. Awesome, my man.
This is the best experience. I recommend this all the time.
Cool, cool.
6 for me, number 6 in the book.
I like it.